There are 10 basic levels to houses in Minecraft, and today I'm going to go over every single one, from level 1 just being a hole in the ground to level 10 being an entire epic mega base. So with that, let's get started with level 1, and you can do all these in your survival world except for the mega base pretty easily, and I'll give you kind of tutorials for most of them, but let's get started. So here is level 1. So let's say it's night and you basically have nothing. You can really just make a hole in the ground of any size. I'm going to make mine a little bit bigger since I'm going to assume you've gotten some stuff. So it's really simple. You just dig a hole in the ground and then you place a dirt block to cover the hole. Now monsters can't get you. Yay, everything's good. If you have a furnace, now is a great time to take the opportunity to smelt up any food you can have. And if you're in a bed or have one, if you're lucky, you can sleep. But what if you want to check if it's night? Step 1, break the top block. Is it day? No, it's not day yet. Cover it back up. Now wait a little while. And then once you're done waiting, open it up again, close it, still not night. And that's really cool. Also, if you have view bobbing on, you can kind of brush your head up against the top and do that to see if it's night if you're really worried about monsters getting in. But level 2 is a dirt shack, also called the green top because of the way dirt turns green when you're done building it. As you can see, super easy and quick to build. If you're actually low on dirt, you can cut the corners or make it smaller. But this definitely needs to have a door since you know, gotta be able to get in and out, prevent everything else from getting in and out. Maybe you even got a bed if you're feeling a bit fancy, but that's the dirt top. As you can see, the top will turn green after a little while if you're using it, but you should probably have a better house by the time the top turns green. So let's move on to level 3. Level 3 is a hole in a cave. So let's say you want to be caving instead of building houses on the surface because you want to become rich. You can dig out a quick little structure like this, place down all your stuff. This is also a great opportunity to smelt stuff and get away from mobs since the day-night cycle really does not matter at all when you're in a cave, and that's super nice. As you can see, you'll probably have stone tools and you can smelt any iron that you have without getting brutally attacked by skeletons. As you can see, I'll just go into this cave and I'm immediately getting shot at. No fun. But with that, let's move from level 3 to level 4. Level 4 is a big jump. So now let's say you were lucky enough to find a village. And that village no longer belongs to the villagers, it belongs to you by any means necessary. So, with your trusty sword, you can pillar up 3 blocks, make sure the iron golem can't get higher, kill an iron golem. This will also give you a nice source of iron. Also make sure to check for any blacksmiths and loot all the chests, since this is your village. No, it's not the villagers, and that's how imperialism works. So yeah, now you have conquered your village, you have killed the iron golem, and now you can choose any house that you want to stay at. But I would choose the biggest one that you can find that has a bed. I'm pretty sure there's a house that has 2 beds. I can't find it, but here's just one of the basic houses. You can take your crafting table and furnace, place them down, do what you need to do. Now you have a bed in a house that actually looks good, looks way better than your dirt shack. So yeah, villages are pretty nice, but they're also pretty hard to find. That's why this one is not lower on the list, because who's going to guarantee you're going to find a village? So the next one is, let's say you got a bit fancy, you got an axe early on and want to build your house all out of planks. So this is a much fancier dirt shack. As you can see, it's just basically the same size, except now it's made out of oak planks instead of just dirt. Looking better, still kind of boxy, and if you have oak planks enough to build a house, you should definitely have a chest and probably have a bed, since this might be your second night after the first night in the dirt house. But now you have upgraded, you can put all your stuff in here. But now let's upgrade this wooden shack into a way better wooden shack, because you may need more room once you start getting farther into the game, and you won't be able to store all your items if you just have like 1 or 2 chests in there, and you also want to be able to move without hitting your head. So here is a upgraded wooden shack. As you can see, it is far bigger. It has lighting and it actually has building variants, which means it looks bigger. I have a bed, a chest, a crafting table, and a bunch of furnaces for all your smelting and storing needs. This one's pretty good if you're pretty early on, or if you just need a place to sleep for a while in your world. But now let's say either you need a lot more storage, or maybe your friend has joined the world and now you need another bed, and you don't want to place them next together because that's kind of weird. So you can even upgrade this house by adding a second floor, as you can see here, and a sloped roof if you're feeling extra fancy. But now you can see you have a second floor. You can put anything here. If I was doing it in a survival world, I would just fill it with chests, but I added some beds, lighting, and carpet here just to make it look pretty good. And yeah, that is really nice, and that is the upgraded wooden shack, actually. So it's the upgraded wooden house. But now let's move on to our next tier, which is still pretty crazy. So let's say you have your wooden shack, but your friend and got yourself some diamonds. But your friend comes along and takes all of your diamonds and then insists, I didn't do it, even though he literally just got the advancement. They're literally in his hand, and then he runs off. Now you're gonna need a secret base. So to build a secret base, first you're gonna find a mountainside with a 2x2 flat surface where you can go up and down. So it should ideally be a pretty big cliffside, so you're able to dig up and down and sideways pretty easily without any interference. You can do a little bit of terraforming, but anything that's too drastic they can see. Then you want to place sticky pistons down, as I'm doing. This is a complete tutorial, so you can just completely follow this. Place the material of the wall that you mined for the 2x2 entrance. Then a repeater set to 2 ticks. Yes, 2 ticks is important. Redstone there, and there. And then let's say you had a bit of a problem. Now you want to do that little bit of terraforming. Make it look a bit more natural. Maybe add another little block there. That looks better. And now you're going to need a way to power it. Now there's 2 main ways to do this. Number 1 is you can have a redstone here and a lever. This is the cheaper way. However, oh, wrong block. If you do this, now how is it going to stay closed? You can add a redstone torch on the other end, but still, what if someone sees that lever there while you're inside it? My favorite way is get a wind charge. This is a little bit harder to do early game, and then you can yeet it at the wall, and now it closed. And you can also do this to get in and out, and throw it at the ceiling when you do it, and no one will ever be able to see a suspicious lever there, and now you can put all your valuables in there. And for level 9, we have a small storage system. So this is a large base. Mine is in the sky, but you could build these on the ground pretty easily. And you've definitely seen this before if you've watched any of my videos. It's my old storage system. And once you get really past like the secret base or upgraded wooden house, there's not really much to add to these except more chests. So this one has a bunch of chests. It's a full storage system, has an enchanting area, a bunch of ender chests, and a potions area up here. So like if you need a super big base, once you like get past the size of a large house, there's not really much to add other than a fully fledged storage system. And if you want to make this automatic, well, that's level 10. So yeah, with that, level 9, it has a bunch of chests, and it will have most of the workstations that you will ever need. It might even have some beds, probably another portal, and there might even be another hub on the other side if you really want that. Ow. Whoops. I guess I missed the hole in the wall. Anyway, yeah, it is a super duper big base. It is far bigger than like a secret base, and a base of this size, that's not going to be secret. Or you just put it really far from spawn, but it's not going to be secret if it's too close to spawn. And yeah, mine's a bit blown up because I've had some oopsies with creepers and that kind of thing. But with that, that's level 9. Let's move on to our last and final level. So this is level 10, the mega base, or the super mega base. And these are usually huge, like I mean like hundreds of thousands of blocks like mine. And they are usually in large open areas, so either in the sky or a perimeter, or in my case the end, which is super nice. But yeah, this is my mega base. It looks great. It has had an auto sorter for each item in the game. I'll get to that later. But as you can see, there are massive hallways with tons of items, which is absolutely crazy. As you can see, there's a lot of items, and when I say it is no longer an actual auto sorter, yeah, that's what I mean. It kind of got blown up before I turned on whitelisting on the server. Don't worry, it's on now, so no one else that I don't want can get in. Thanks, Bezopan. Screw you. He's the guy who logged down and blew it up. He does 2B2T stuff, I think. So yeah, Bezopan or whatever your name is, I know that was you, bruh. Yeah, cool. Anyway, so this is the mega base, and there's another type of mega base. So this is a storage type of mega base. Now let's go over a decorative type of mega base, and just a little hint, mine's not quite done, but I'm still working on it, so let's go see it. Ow. Yeah, so this right here is going to be a decorative mega base, and mine, you've probably heard of it. It is the Cyberpunk City. It is the biggest building in Minecraft I've ever made at almost 500,000 blocks. 500,000. Oh god, I'm gonna hit that. Oh, ow. Let's go get a totem, because, you know, not dying is nice. And yeah, even full nether, I still pop a totem once in a while, which, you know, that sucks. But yeah, as you can see, these are usually absolutely massive. I'd say this is a giga base. Maybe, I don't know what's above a mega base. Giga base? I don't know. But these are usually absolutely huge, usually coming in around a couple 100,000 blocks. Like Wumba's black hole build, I think that was like literally a freaking million blocks. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. But with that, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, and goodbye.